Ben, you do realize this is an offset of an already minority? This is a form of asexuality, as they explained in the video you just watched. Therefore, this would not be a new sexual minority. Like, it's not like we're creating another it's just a subset of a minority. You absolute doltard. Alright, we're watching the Ben Shapiro videos now. We're watching Ben Shapiro. I saw a Ben Shapiro video I recommended. I need to find it. It was like Ben Shapiro reacts to woke TikToks. And it was funny. It seemed funny as fuck.
Pie Man interviewing Nick Fuentes?
Yeah, he is. He's interviewing Nicholas J. Fuentes. Yep.
Nicholas J.
Oh, dude, this is the most boomer ass title ever. LOL. LOL. Ben Shapiro reacts to insane woke TikTok, dude. Okay, let's go. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be fun. All right, Ben Shapiro already talks fast enough. We're gonna have to slow him down. Look, dude, I'm yet to see it. This is gonna be my first time watching Ben Shapiro reacting to insane woke TikTok, dude. It's gonna be great.
Today, we are going to take a look at some of the most woke TikTok clips out there. Now, my producers tell me these are particularly difficult to watch, but I will be the judge.
You may regret that.
How do you do, fellow kids?
Before we begin, I want to give a shout out to Giant Partners for sponsoring this video.
Cupiosexual people are asexual people who still desire a sexual relationship but don't experience sexual attraction. Cupiosexual people may decide to have a sexual relationship despite not feeling sexual attraction while others don't. Both are completely valid and communication is key. Hope I could help. Check out my hashtag VampireKidExplains for more.
It did. It helped. It helped. I now understand nothing about what just happened.
Where'd you get lost, Benny boy? That was the most oh, thank you for the sub. Free Wolf, you're so awesome. No, but actually though, no, let's rewind it. Where did Ben Shapiro get lost in this TikTok? Where do you think he got lost? It explained it pretty well. It's just like cupiosexual people. It just explained it.
People may decide to have a sex.
Like it was to a child. And like Ben Shapiro's like, I don't get it, buddy. I don't get it.
And communication is key.
Yo, what's up,
Hope I could help. Check out my hashtag VampireKidExplains for more.
Or 92.
It did.
Fuck.
It helped. It helped. I now understand nothing about what just happened. How hard do we have to work to come up with sexual minorities now? Right? We have such a viciously intolerant, brutal, sexist, heteronormative, cis-patriarchal society.
Ben, you do realize this is an offset of an already minority? This is a form of asexuality, as they explained in the video you just watched. Therefore, this would not be a new sexual minority. Like, it's not like we're creating another it's just a subset of a minority. You absolute doltard.
We have alienated so many people that they have to work so hard to come up with being a member of a sexual minority.
Back from milking my dog got an ad.
Want to have sex,
wow. Daddy Bezos has just got to monetize the stream, dude.
Sex? How do you exactly
slightly see the blackheads on my nose?
Do you like identify into it, and sometimes you're into the sex, you're no longer cupiosexual, but this is the thing.
I'm gonna put my balls in your jaws. Yeah, exactly.
Fluid, right? You can be whatever you want at any time. And no one has to verify any of this. You just declare yourself a sexual minority.
Exactly like Ben Shapiro.
No, actually, I have a question for Ben Shapiro. All right, I have a legitimate question for Ben Shapiro today. So he says it's a problem that we don't have to verify people's sexual attractions. My question to Ben Shapiro is, how the fuck else are we going to do it besides the person's own testimony? Like, are we going to stick like the gay stick up their butt and see what it reads? What the fuck, Ben? There's no other way for us to determine people's sexual attractions other than their own testimony. And who cares if they're making up some dumbass sexual attraction? Who cares? It doesn't affect you. Just let them be cringe. Okay, if someone wants to be, here's my hot take. If someone wants to be dream sexual on Twitter, let them be cringe. If they want to be cringe as fuck, let them be cringe as fuck. I don't care. All right. But like, this is like a thing that, like, I'm sure it's not that hard for Ben Shapiro to understand. Some people might want a sexual relationship without feeling sexual attraction. Surely that's not like a hard thing to understand for Ben. I think Ben's a pretty smart dude. But like, fuck, dude. This is fucking such a fucking dumbass take. We have to have the gay police making sure you're really gay. The gay police are gonna come up to your house and make sure you're the real gay. Bro, what the fuck do you want from him, Ben?
Declare.
So it's fun to watch how
That meme was objectively unfunny.
we have created basically two categories in American society: the victimized and the victimizers. And when you create those two categories, everybody wants to be in the victimized category because you don't want to be a victimizer. So now you're like a cupiosexual or a demisexual.
Yes, Ben, we do have more oppressive groups and less and more victimized groups. Yep, that's the thing. We acknowledge that there's inequality, right? Right, Ben? I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know if Ben acknowledges that there's inequality in the world. I think
I love inequality.
I think what's going on in that little mind of his is a mystery to me. Okay, I couldn't tell you.
Was the other one that was recently in the news because of Andrew Cuomo's daughter declaring herself a woman who only wants to have sex with people to whom she's emotionally attracted, which used to just be called a woman, but it
That's so base, bro.
That was based. That was funny. It was based. I'm not even gonna comment on that. That was based.
it's all good times. You have terms for everything now. Terms up the wazoo.
Governor Abbott has just lifted the mandatory mask mandate.
Fuck Governor Abbott. Okay. Actually, Greg Abbott. If someone can someone tweet this to Greg Abbott on Twitter? Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. Fuck off, cunt.
In the entire state of Texas. Now businesses are back at 100% capacity. So when there's a giant spike in our country, you're gonna know exactly who to blame. You can say don't mess with Texas all you want. You know who can mess with Texas? The wrath of God. Fox News don't care about your weird state pride. Get over it.
Did the spike happen?
Let's look it up, Ben. Did the spike happen? Because I live in Texas, Ben. I can tell you. Did the spike happen? Let's look it up, Benny boy. Let's Google it, Benny boy.
Hold on, I'm gonna be right.
I wonder, Benny boy, did the spike happen? Did it happen, buddy? Benny boy.
Did it happen?
Fuck yeah, it did. We got absolutely anally molested by the virus, dude.
Where's molest, man?
We got fucked up the ass.
Oh, okay.
Bro. Nobody likes Abbott. Exactly. This was like, it was so obvious this was gonna go wrong. I was already caught. No. Actually. Let me look up on my channel. Let's go to my channel. All right. If you go to my channel and you go to my shit, hold up. You go to my channel, you go to my shit. I actually had a fucking video on Greg Abbott telling everyone this is gonna go fucking terribly. 6 months ago. I called this was gonna go fucking horribly, dude. And guess what the fuck happened? Guess what the fuck happened? We had a COVID spike. Fuck, dude. I don't know what I can say anymore. I don't know anymore, dude. I fuck, dude.
Are you
What
a
the-
Zionist?
What the fuck is? I don't give a fuck, dude. I'm pissed off because this video is so retarded. This video is so dumb. What the fuck? Ben, this is like common sense. If you remove the restrictions which were containing the virus, it might spike. This is common sense. Every single medical professional was saying this exact same thing. It's like, Ben, it doesn't take a genius to figure this shit out. It really doesn't. Fuck, dude.
Nope.
It did not. Also, I have a feeling this may be one of the only times this person uses God unironically. It's funny how the left will always talk about the wrath of God when all they really mean is this sort of pagan concept in which nature punishes you for not being left-wing enough.
Nature should punish you for not being left-wing enough, Ben. Because this shit's terrible.
People aren't going to be mandated to wear masks post the possibility of vaccination, and you can get a vaccine anytime you want. Everybody can get one.
I wonder if Ben could give me a single reason why we shouldn't be mandated to wear masks. Just like one.
Violating our rights
Our rights to what?
as U.S. citizens
What rights?
to do whatever you want.
We don't have rights to do whatever we want. We bar things all the time.
To a degree. To a degree.
I can't run out in the street fucking naked. Is that barring my rights?
Well, you can.
No, I can't. I'll get charged with public indecency.
Well, why should you be forced to wear a mask?
Because we're forced to make articles of clothing all the time, and masks protect other people. By not wearing a mask, I'm intrinsically affecting
by
other
a
people
small
by my
margin,
actions.
But it doesn't stop COVID.
Yeah, it does. It's a huge effect
Oh.
on COVID.
Not that big.
I literally just showed you a COVID spike that happened because of a mask mandate being lifted.
That's not true.
Yeah, I literally just showed it to you, dude.
From where? What site?
Fucking, I can tell you exactly which site I used for the graph, but like every single graph will tell you the same shit. Fucking, where is it? The New York Times.
That's a really good source.
It is. It is.
Yeah, it is. It's a great source.
Fuck, dude.
I can't boss people around. God will avenge.
To be fair, wasn't the spike national? No, it was not. No, it was not. It was hugely disproportionate to Texas. Texas got fucked up the ass. Everything's closing back down again in Texas. If you live in Texas, you'll know everything's closing the fuck back down again. Because of that mask mandate being lifted, everything's closing the fuck back down. We're dealing with like crazy amounts of COVID deaths right now. And a major part of probably why the rest of the world or the country spiked is probably because Texas is such a large place that lifting a mandate in fucking Texas is going to have a large impact. Dude, fuck.
Himself on Texas. The most religious people are the pagan atheists.
Hi, I'm Jax, and I just came up with new neo-pronouns that combine he, him, she, her, and they, them, okay? So hear me out. They, them, theirs, okay? They, them, their, whatever you want
Alright, that's just cringe as shit. I'm gonna have to agree with Bench. That's cringe as shit.
to consider it, right? Let's take the first one, the, okay? This combines she, he, and they, right?
Why did you just call yourself, like, they? No, like, this is actually, like, a take I have. We need, as a society, to come up with a single pronoun that encapsulates everybody. In my opinion, that should be they, them. They, them, theirs should be the pronoun that we use for all of society. I think that's already something that we already use. It's gender neutral completely. I think that we should be using that. We should be able to assume that somebody's pronouns are they, them. And if you forget somebody's pronouns, you should be able to use they, them. Because we need some kind of normative language.
Buck, I want you to guess my pronouns.
He, they?
No, he, she.
Alright, legit.
Yeah, legit, bro. 100%, yep.
But, like, again, we need some kind of normative language of which we could use to, like, refer to people.
I have
We
a
can't
question. So you know
yeah.
how people have pronouns and go by certain genders? What
Yeah.
separates sex as a biology and gender? Like you say,
Gender is the internal expression as well as the projected expectations of sex, basically. And then sex is actually like the biological, like, homeostatic property cluster you belong to.
Yeah, but what about the genitals? Does that define what
No.
sex and gender you are?
No, because like two people could have like you could have like both a penis and a vagina. Then what are they? Right? Like you have to
They're an
consider there's
anomaly. They're an anomaly.
yeah, but like what are they?
Biological anomaly.
Biological anomalies must be something.
Nothing.
Okay, so there must be like another version of a human being that isn't a man and a woman.
Debate with the same. I'm using his logic against you. It's kind of.
Yeah, it's really shit. It's a really shit logic. This is really shit
Doc, right?
logic.
You know Doc?
Oh yeah, Doc on radio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is really shit logic. I can tear this apart instantly.
Yeah, it's so funny. 'Cause he was
Bro,
like, "Yo,
because
bro."
whenever we make assertions about the world, it must encapsulate everything.
So
like
we were having,
everybody.
like, a discussion, and he was saying like his religious beliefs mirror.
Intersex only have one working sex organ though. Okay, let's say they have two working. They can have two sex organs that don't work. They can have two sex organs that don't work.
Are trans women real women?
I think the idea of a real woman is kind of weird, but like, yeah, sure, they're women.
What defines a real woman?
I don't know. Whatever, whoever decides to identify as a woman, probably. I don't really believe in men and women, so it's kind of really hard to ask me that question. That doesn't really like go with like any of my
It all
framework.
reflects on personal. I'm like trying to see what people have to say. He said something completely different, and I'm trying to see, right?
It's called being infertile, Bunk. Yeah. So if somebody's infertile, what are they? What the fuck are they, dude?
They're creatures.
If someone has 2 sex organs and they're infertile, what the fuck are they? They're Bunk, exactly.
Thee. That's what thee said, you know? That's what they said.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, it was pretty easily explained, Ben. I'm not sure exactly how you got lost again, but like, it's cringe as shit. I agree, it's cringe as shit. But like, yeah.
What are you talking about?
I don't know what we're yelling about!
Also, I mean, just a
Why do you do
refresher, the
fellow
word
kids?
"the" actually does have a meaning, right? Like "the" with 2 e's at the end means you in English. So
All these memes are like boomer as fuck. Like, all this is boomer as fuck.
What
But
are
now
you
you're just
talking
taking
about,
that-
Soldier Boy?
Bro, that has been memed to shit, and that was memed to shit like years ago.
term, and you've turned it not into they, but also into they and he, and also she, and they and him, but not her. That's another word. That's thers. All of this is designed to confuse. All of this is designed to convey less information. Because as it turns out, there is no person who is male, female, and also plural. Those people don't exist.
Does Ben legitimately believe that them is always plural? Benny boy? Benny boy. Oh, somebody dropped their wallet. I hope they find it. I'm talking about multiple
joke.
people, definitely. Shut the fuck up, Ben. That was cringe. You're cringe as fuck, Ben. Honestly, this is.
Optics, bro.
I
These
think Ben is
optics.
actually pretty smart. He's just having a retard moments recently. I think Ben has the ability to be smart, but the reason he panders to the right because it's easy fucking money for him. It's really easy money to get on the right. They'll have the bar of like intelligence for right wing political stars is very low. You have to be very, it could be a massive pseudo intellectual and you'll impress fucking everybody on the right wing. Which is reflected by the fact that people like Steven Crowder are upheld as great debaters when Steven Crowder picks on fucking college kids.
Plural, bitch. Nope. Not a thing. But, well, I mean, I guess it's better than those other neopronouns. Some people are calling themselves like unicorn. Unicorn-ers. You know, we are a childish and foolish society.
Hi there, my name is Sarah. This little cutie is my son Bennett. As you can see, my son is a white male.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Disgusting.
So here are some books that I bought to help
I hate
prevent
those.
him from growing up to be awful. Starting out strong,
Yeah, because all white men are awful. I agree. Based.
we have C is for consent. Pretty self-explanatory, but it's a picture book that goes into detail about consent with your body, with family.
No thanks.
Matt Walsh really likes raping people. That's a joke. That's a joke. That's a joke. All right, I'm not slander. Okay, I'm not getting on the hook. The right wing needs a smart figure. I'll make the sacrifice. Good luck, Hydra Man. I wish you luck. If you really want to become good at arguing, I'll send you some like info if you need it. If you really want to like make a Twitch career as a debate group, bro, dude, I'll help you out, man. Ben Shapiro is pro-sexual assault. Bunk is plural now, exactly.
Because I'm raising a feminist, we've got A is for awesome, 23.
You know what? The bad part about this isn't the books. The bad part is the reason that she's getting the books. I think it's very insulting and it's very like anti-progressive to assume that any white male would inherently be a bad person had they not been taught like C is for consent, right? And that seems like incredibly. Not only is that reinforce like the ideas of sex and race, like, of them being a real thing by you like saying shit like that, but like it's also cringe as fuck.
3 inspirational women. Finally, we have Except When They Don't, a book about boys and girls liking whatever they want, regardless of their gender.
Oh, sorry, I'm looking up the number for Child Protective Services.
I agree. Child Protective Services should be calling on this kid for fucking reading books.
This is a person who has a very clear set of values that she wishes to impart to her child.
These books aren't bad, but like Jesus is just the reasoning. Exactly. This reasoning is cringe as fuck, dude.
Her set of values suggests that her son, being white and male, is naturally inclined toward being a terrible, horrible person. And so she must indoctrinate him to believe that males and females are completely fluid categories. And also,
They
that
are,
white males
Ben.
naturally are going to be rapey. Seems like good times over there. But here's the thing. When you're a parent, you don't get to just bring up your child like they're in a vacuum. You gotta pick a value system. So here's a person picking a value system. And it has its downsides.
What are your preferred pronouns?
Wait, did Ben actually say something that wasn't fucking retarded? Did Ben actually have a good take?
Here's a person picking a value system. And it has its downsides.
Holy shit, guys. Ben Shapiro might not be fully retarded. He might have 2 working brain cells, guys. I think Ben Shapiro might actually have 2 working brain cells. I don't think you should put any political beliefs into children, let them think for themselves. Well, I mean, you have to. You have to put political beliefs in children.
No, you don't. Are you serious?
No. Political beliefs are all the way down to like a fucking value system. Do you think you can raise a child without a fucking value system, dude? Like, maybe not like hot button political issues you don't have to indoctrinate them into, but like you 100% have to like influence their politics to some regard, right?
Yes, some regard. Later on in life.
Yeah,
early
yeah.
in
So
life.
you literally no. But like early in life, they can't even fucking understand like that concept. But they're still getting like their value system from you. So therefore, that'll influence their politics, right?
Yeah, I agree. Hold on.
Fuck them kids. My children getting ready to read Karl Marx at age 5. Based.
What are your preferred pronouns? They, them. Oh, I've never heard those before. What are they? They're what's known as neopronouns.
What is they them?
They're neopronouns.
What does it mean? Like, what does they them mean? Zer? That sounds like an alien like shit. Like,
Bunk, you know what I meant by that? I
something-
meant indoctrination. Sorry, no, I didn't actually know what you meant by that. I'm incredibly autistic. You gotta be slow with me.
What are neopronouns? They're basically your own
They're a set of
custom
pronouns used by
When
Nicholas
no other pronouns seem to
Dorios.
fit, you come up with your own pronouns. Anything can really be a pronoun.
It's true,
Oh,
anything.
how do I use them? It depends on the person and their pronouns. They, them follows a similar spelling to they and them. And even
I don't know why neopronouns exist. Like, I'll respect them, but like, I haven't like gotten the full argument for neopronouns, so like, I couldn't tell you like their validity. I never talked to somebody who uses neopronouns exclusively. Yeah, but like, I'd be open to like learning about it. Like, I'm not gonna make a call on it before I've talked with somebody who uses neopronouns. But like, just from an outside perspective, where someone goes by they them, looks cringe as fuck because like they them is like the most neutral you can fucking get. It's like if that doesn't identify you, like what are you? Are you not a human being? Like this just kind of feels like a way of customizing like your own expression. You know what I mean?
similar grammar rules.
I'm not saying like it's invalid because I've not heard the argument, but like that's just like my uneducated opinion. So like don't take that like as a definitive.
Themselves, theirs, things like that.
Okay, now you just sound like an actor from 1940s doing a bad German accent. What do they say? Have you talked to them?
Would you care for another Schnitzengruben?
Neopronouns are just, you're making shit up. Is
Welcome to language, Ben. It's a whole lot of making shit
what I'm
up.
getting from this. And we're all supposed to just pretend this is normal. Oh my god. We're all supposed to
Bazingatron
pretend
is
we're
a
all
great
gonna go along
word,
with this
Communist
now.
Creeper.
Like, okay, I just felt so, marginalized by typical human language that I've created a new set of terms in which I prefer to be referred to as.
I laughed at a Ben Shapiro video. I want to die.
And also, those are my new pronouns. So every time I come in the room, I want someone to say, well, instead of like there he goes, to be there goes.
I like how he's looking around the room for validation and nobody's laughing. Just like, guys, it's funny, right, guys? Guys, please, laugh. Come on, I'm the studio head. Please, guys, where's the laughter, guys?
We are taking all of the things like reason and human language that used to be universal.
Language was never universal. What the fuck are you talking about, Ben? Ben Shapiro was going back to the Tower of Babel, which probably didn't happen.
We'll get to more of this TikTok brilliance in just 1 second. First,
Oh, you're not putting a fucking ad in my cup. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you,
digital
bitch.
marketing.
Fuck you,
Work
bitch.
a lot.
Fuck you, bitch.
Just came up to me and asked if she could play with my Dumbo Trump flag. And I said, my Dumbo Trump flag? I don't have one of those. And yes, she calls him Dumbo. I just never corrected her. And she goes, yeah, you do. This one. And I feel like it's kind of profound. Did he ruin the flag for anybody else? Just me?
Maybe you should have exposed her to the American flag before Donald Trump did. And that would have been your...
Ben? Ben, how old did she say the child was, Ben?
Dumbo Trump flag. I don't have one of those. Dumbo Trump. My 4-year-old just came up to
My 4-year-old. Ben, do you know how long a presidential term lasts? Wait, the child is 4? How do they know about it? They haven't existed before. Ben Shapiro's on another level of thinking, dude. You're expecting normal reasoning from Ben Shapiro. You're not going to get that here. Ben Shapiro is so on another level that he realizes the child should have known about the American flag before it was fucking born, dude. Obviously. What are you, fucking stupid? My God.
ruin the flag for anybody else? Just me?
Maybe you should have exposed her to the American flag before Donald Trump did. And that would have been your...
Maybe you should have exposed her to the American flag when she was in your womb. Maybe you should just fucking suck it up the snatch, huh?
solution right there. Maybe the reason that she associates the flag with Trump is because you never taught her what an American flag was.
Or it's the fact that, like, the president's fucking surrounded by American flags. And the child wasn't born until Trump was president. That's probably why.
And that one's on you. That one's on you.
When it comes to inclusive language, oftentimes people tend to use phrases like people with penises or people with vaginas rather than saying male and female or men and women. While this can absolutely be inclusive for trans people, unfortunately it's not always the most inclusive language for intersex people. My advice is to use language that focuses on function and not just form. That means focusing on the actual function that you're talking about, such as people who can get pregnant, people who can get other people pregnant, people who are at risk of testicular cancer, and so on.
People who have balls.
And so forth. This is much more inclusive because there are intersex people who are born with a vagina but don't have a uterus or ovaries or an ability to menstruate. This is because some people that are born with a penis don't have testes.
I think that from now on we should describe people by all of their biological features. All of them. So I think it should just get longer and longer. So it could be a person with a penis but no testes. And also a uterus but a prostate. Like that, I feel like that would be better than just saying intersex people. Honestly, I wonder how many intersex people really feel bad if you say that they are an intersex person, because that is
people who stand up to people who sit down to people. I don't think Ben realizes this is kind of like normal language in like actual medical circles, but like we're not even gonna get into
biological status. But isn't what
does Bunk have balls? No.
What they identify as the only thing that matters? I mean, why are we even trying to use objective metrics like whether they are a person who has a uterus in order to measure who they truly are inside? This lady's too intolerant. Wait, sorry. This person who I presume to have a uterus, but have to make an assumption about. I think this person...
Ben, you do realize these people don't deny the metaphysical characteristics of human beings? Like, we don't deny the physical characteristic of a uterus. We just deny the idea that we should be clumping them up into a homeostatic property clusters known as men and women. I wouldn't expect you to know what any of that fucking meant, though, Ben, because the most you've ever done is read the fucking headline on something and then give your ignorant-ass take, you little fucking shit. Isn't Ben Shapiro's wife a doctor? Yeah, apparently she is, but she's not correcting Ben on, like, anything. And also, she's probably a general care physician, not somebody who deals with, like, fucking cancer. But like in actual fields where this would be used, it's used.
What's the worst thing that's gonna
Ben Shapiro's wife doesn't actually sleep with him. Ben Shapiro's wife isn't fucking real. That's my hot take.
happen if you start believing that you're the hottest alive?
Here's what I don't like about that statement. Why do you want to say hottest instead of just hot? It's a superlative that implies competition. Is it because you're still basing your self-worth on how you compete with other hot bitches, aka...
Did she just censor the word fucking bitches? Bro, shut up and get some bitches. God damn, you're making these cringe as fuck. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. Lefties on these TikToks, they're fucking cringe. They're fucking cringe. And this is coming from a lefty, right? These are fucking cringe. This shit's fucking cringe. But, like, all children are cringe, right? Like, there's cringe as... There's cringe as fuck Trump videos on TikTok, right? So, like, I don't know. Like, it's just kind of weird that Ben Shapiro's... Shut the fuck up. It's kind of weird to me that Ben Shapiro's electing to pick on, like, little children. I don't know. That's weird. It's weird that he's picking on these, like, little kids. Don't worry, I too love bullying kids, but like, if Ben Shapiro's like the big intellectual type, I mean, I suppose he's always just debated college. Never mind, he always debates college kids. What the fuck am I talking about?
Woman, just stop using superlatives.
This is the stupidest.
I started beef with a TikToker who got like 2 million. I got blocked by them. I was taking mad shots at this motherfucker. I still have the dirt on him on my computer. I just never made the video. I had a large ass video. I got a shout out from a TikToker who was also in beef with him, like 100K. I got a shout out from them, and they were like, "Yeah, this guy's doing way better than I am." And I was like, "Oh, thank you." And then I got banned like the next week.
Thing that I've seen in at least the past 12 seconds. Yes, it turns out that life is filled with competition. It is well known by virtually every social science study that there is.
Stalin is worse than Hitler. Take the L.
Evolutionary biology.
Nope.
And so
nope.
That competition does exist, and you can either pretend it doesn't exist, or you can recognize that it does exist. But
Hitler was probably worse because it was a direct attack. Yep, that's what I'd say. I'd say Hitler was probably a worse person.
This person seems very, very angry about superlatives.
Can we stop saying Hitler?
The craziest person that I've seen in the last few seconds, at least.
Please shut the fuck up, Ben. Please shut the fuck up, Ben. Please shut the fuck up, Ben.
Run directly, like screaming, like clockwork.
I don't care.
Now, pansexuality is not inherently biphobic. They are both valid sexualities. Both of them. And while, yes, I have seen pansexual people use that label for questionable reasons, they pretty quickly get it once you explain things to them. They do. If you took all that energy you spend calling people biphobic and saying they're performing bi erasure and just educated them, there would be less biphobia. There would be less bi erasure.
Who cares? The terms basically mean the same shit. The terms basically mean the same shit. What is biphobic? It's the fear or prejudice against people who are bisexual. It's like it's a well-known thing. It's a huge thing. No. It's a huge thing within the LGBTQ plus community. It's like a huge thing. You have like biphobic lesbians that go around and make people like have to overexpress or make bisexual women have to overexpress their attraction to women to avoid being seen as like basically a spicy straight. And then you also have like biphobic people, especially with like men who have male attraction will just be seen as like gay in denial. All right, there's a lot of biphobic rhetoric, and it's something that does not get talked about nearly enough.
I'm not afraid of bisexual people though.
I want to see a bisexual she want to make out with a pansexual. Fuck.